Hello everyone. I know the title is a bit alarming, but please hear me out. So I've decided I'm going to be stepping down from the Jambassador position in May, but I'm going to talk about what'll happen before and after that. I still have content to make before then, but I just had to announce this early and tell you guys why I'm doing it. Okay, here we go. The first reason, the most important reason, is that I have pretty much finished all of my Animal Jam content. We already finished Life is Full of Phantoms. All we have left is Pause and Flaws Season 2, which is only 3 short episodes, and then the This Is Ridiculous reunion special, which is coming in April, and then we're done after that. Now you're probably thinking, but Ellipsity, you could still stick around even after you finish your Animal Jam series content. You could just make more opinion videos. Yes, I could very well do that, but that's not something I want to base my entire channel off of. I am a creative person. I like to create. I don't like to just spew words that other people have already said. People that can say it in a more mature, kinder way than I do. Now believe me, I love getting fired up on talking about issues within this community, but it's not something I want to base my whole channel around. I'm not a commentary channel. Then just make another Animal Jam series, Ellipsity. I honestly don't want to, guys. I'm sorry. Life is Full of Phantoms was such a long show. I loved working on it, don't get me wrong, but there were multiple times throughout production where I thought, how am I going to finish this in time before Animal Jam Classic shuts down? There was always the fear that Animal Jam Classic was going to shut down before I finished it. And it pushed me into this time limit mindset. Like, you gotta finish this, you gotta finish it. Put everything aside, put all social interactions aside, put friends aside, put everything you have that's fun aside so you can finish Life is Full of Phantoms in time. Otherwise, you'll never get it finished if the game shuts down. And I lived with that anxiety for the entire 4 years I worked on the show. I loved putting it together, don't get me wrong, but I did not shed a single tear when I released that finale. I was relieved and I felt a never-ending peace that I had been feeling since the day I finished Life is Full of Phantoms. And I mean, yeah, there was a time where I was sad that the show was ending because I finished writing it in September of 2019. That's when I completed the script, and I was really sad for a while. But I've had time to cope since then, and I realized how much happier and healthier I am when I'm not constantly putting aside everything to work on that show. And don't get me wrong, I loved working on it, and I'm so glad everyone loves it. Those who watched Life is Full of Phantoms, you've all been so supportive. Even the younger fans who should not be watching it if they're under 13, I see you, but I still appreciate the support anyways. And I'm glad it ended on a good note, and that everyone loves it so much. But working on it, especially during the last few episodes, was no easy task. And the only reason I decided to continue Pause and Flaws on AJ Classic is because that's a short, easy series. Only got 2 episodes left of that. That reunion special for This Is Ridiculous will be a piece of cake. So, I mean, I didn't mind just sticking around to finish those last 3 projects. But once they are done, they're done. My rough estimate is that all of this content will be finished by the end of May. And on June 1st, my channel will be rebranding. I will no longer be known as Ellipsity. I'm going to be renaming my channel Ivory. I know I created a second channel with that name, but it didn't do so well, and I honestly don't want to switch channels. I'd rather just continue using this one, where I've already built up an audience, and just continue to make what I want to make. It will not be Animal Jam anymore, like, it might be sometimes, because if I have an opinion video to make that I'm really passionate about, yes, I'll make that video. Or I might make silly pillow room videos, like that social distancing in AJ video. I loved making that. But that will not be what my entire channel is based upon anymore. Now, as for the whole Jambassador thing, why am I stepping down from it? Well, I'm gonna be honest, guys, my channel is not for kids anymore. It hasn't been for a while. I feel like I always have to warn people and go to great lengths to advise people to not watch my content if they're under 13. I always have to consult with AGHQ and say, hey, is it possible I could make Life is Full of Phantoms 13+? It is too limiting, and frankly, if I'm gonna continue to make Animal Jam content on the side, I'd rather it be the videos I want to make, you know, and not 100% kid-friendly, watered-down videos. Literally, Life is Full of Phantoms could have been a lot darker. Ooh, the amount of stories I have on how much darker that show could have been. But it was too dark because I was an ambassador for Animal Jam and I could not go there. So that's one issue with me remaining a Jambassador, is that I will always have to water myself down. Another issue with remaining a Jambassador, the fact that people are destroying each other's reputations, you know, talking trash about each other, and just creating unnecessary, senseless drama over a title on a game. That's not something we saw in this community 2-3 years ago, I guarantee that. I don't remember it being that toxic to get some stupid title. And to those people, you know who you are. I refuse to represent the community alongside you. Yes, I totally get it if you love the game, but if you're gonna be stupid and fake, and host fake giveaways, be some total snake crafty individual behind the camera and lie to your kid audience, I will not support that, and I will not befriend you or even try to be civil with you when I know what you're doing behind the scenes. Now, if you're someone who believes you can make a career out of Animal Jam, if you believe you can save the community and revive it to what it was pre-2016, good luck. I wish you the best of luck, but it's not gonna happen. I've been a part of Animal Jam for almost 8 years. I've been an Animal Jam YouTuber since 2016. I've watched the community crumble and crumble for years and years. No matter what anyone does to try and save it, it never works. I tried, everyone else has tried, it's not gonna happen. If you really want to be an ambassador for Animal Jam, you better do it because you love the game. As I've said many times, I've lost count. If you're just doing it for the fame, you're in for a rude awakening, and I'm sorry to be so blunt, but it's gonna suck if that's all you're in it for, because you're not gonna succeed. Now, this does not apply to everyone. There are some people in this community who are actually doing very well with their channels because they post consistently, they understand how the YouTube algorithm works, and they make content that people gobble up. Great on those people. But for the rest of you who host giveaways, who frequently start drama, I'm sorry, you're not going anywhere. I'm not against giveaways when they're innocent. When the giveaways are innocent, pure intentions, great, host them all you want. Faking them, just trying to grow your channel, but you never actually give them the promised item, you're gaining a fake audience who are not there for your content or you. They just care about the items. And tell me something, in real life, are you going to be judging someone by the amount of followers they have? Do we all walk around in real life with our follower counts, subscriber counts above our heads? No. So I think it's high time that we evolve from that mindset of, oh, I'm not associating with that person because they're not cool enough, they don't have enough followers, they don't get enough likes. Because guess what? In real life, that doesn't matter. Without Animal Jam, that you're not even gonna think of that. And this is why so many people leave the game and look back on it negatively. They don't even want to look at it anymore because they realize that toxic mindset they got into of thinking they were beneath those who had more followers. Well, let me remind you of something. Character matters. Not the limelight, not how many numbers you have, because you could be a horrible person with a large following and I will never show you any respect. You could be someone with no followers. You could be the sweetest person on planet Earth, and I will always be there to support you. So just keep that in mind if you're really seeking to pursue this whole Jambassador thing. Character matters. And another reason why I'm stepping down from the ambassador role for Animal Jam is because it's just too limiting. They don't update the game. I'm not gonna come running back to play Wild because we all know why play Wild is not good for me mentally. I'm out of place here now. I loved the community and I always have, but as of this past year or 2 months, I'd say, like ever since January, I have increasingly felt out of place and just wanted to start a new chapter because I am not who I was 2-3 years ago. My interests have changed, my personality has changed, and I want to make content for an older audience. Now, before you tell me to stay and say, don't quit Ellipsity, you're supposed to stay here, this is your home, I'm not leaving Animal Jam Classic. I'm still gonna visit and keep in touch with friends because I know not everyone's gonna be able to play Feral. Don't ask me to come to play Wild because 1, I won't, 2, I won't, 3, I won't. I cannot go back to play Wild. It is bad for my health. It gives me migraines. The colors are too bright. It makes me nauseous. I can't handle it. I'm sorry. And that's just another reason I can't continue being an ambassador. As Jambassadors, it is kind of expected that you make Play Wild content for their popular game. The game that's poppin', you know? And it's just, that's where I don't feel comfortable promoting Animal Jam anymore. I'm also not very on board with a lot of the decisions Wildworks has made in the past year, you know? From the database leak, the rebranding, and just all of this stuff, and then random accounts getting banned for God knows what. All of these things I don't support. So that's another reason I'm also dropping the Ellipsity username, because that username is a Jambassador name. I still love Wildworks games, don't get me wrong. It's just being an ambassador for the games is a different deal. You don't get to enjoy the games as you would as a normal player. You've always got people bothering you for autos, asking for your plushie, and like those are all great things if you love that attention. But I am an extreme mega introvert. I love my privacy, I love my peace and quiet. I love that. So when I can't get it, I lose my mind and I lose my temper. If my attitude has not been the greatest in the past year with Animal Jam videos, I apologize sincerely. But I'm tense all the time, always stressed out, and I'm just gonna be transparent with you guys. It's not healthy for me. Which explains my decreased activity and less Animal Jam videos after God knows when. I don't even remember when I last was super active, but it's been quite a while. Yeah, I'm just not consistent with posting anymore. Except for my Ivory Instagram page. I love posting on there. That's like my total free safe space, which I will be posting on, by the way. I'm not going to be using the Ellipsity AJ Instagram anymore, because the only posts I will make on there now are what my remaining Animal Jam videos are, and that would just be boring. It would just be, oh, random post once a month. He released a new Pause and Flaws. This is ridiculous reunion special. It would just be those 3 posts from here to May if I continued posting on the Ellipsity page. So I'd rather just post everything on one page where I'm active at all times. I would just recommend you follow Ivory. If you're under 13 and you can't follow it, well, I guess you'll just have to wait until my channel becomes Ivory completely, because when it does, I will make that Instagram account public. So just to sum it up, I am not going rogue, I am not turning against the games, I still fully love Animal Jam Classic and Feral. I'm just out of time here. I've pretty much done everything I need to do. All we have left are the 2 Pause and Flaws episodes, This is Ridiculous Reunion, and we're done. Or I could make opinion videos from here till then. That probably won't ever stop. Whether I'm Ivory or Ellipsity, the opinion videos are gonna happen when I want them to happen, because I love making those. But I'm still gonna be a part of AJ Classic as a regular player on my Ivory account. I don't agree with this Jambassador system anymore. It just divides people and it gives more importance to certain people even if they don't deserve it. And I don't like that system. I want us all to just be equal. Again though, still only got 2 months left as Ellipsity. I'm gonna stay a Jambassador until the very last Pause and Flaws episode is released, and then after that I am just gonna humble myself completely. I'm giving it time so you all can adjust. I've already adjusted, I've accepted it, but I'm giving you guys time to adjust, so just enjoy the next 2 months. Now for those of you who are probably gonna be like, but I grew up with you being Ellipsity, can I please still talk to you on your Ellipsity account? Here's the thing, even if I hadn't outgrown that username, the membership on Ellipsity is expiring in August and I'm not gonna renew it. So beginning in June, I'll be known as Ivory on both Feral and AJ Classic. It's decided, okay, I want a change of pace. I want a change of scenery. I need this refreshing start, because Ellipsity is just such an old, outdated username, too long to spell. It's a Jambassador username. I'm putting all that behind me, guys. Ellipsity was for kids and teens. Ivory is for teens and adults. I'm just evolving here. I should also mention there is going to be a Feral series in the fall of 2021. It'll be titled Anachronous. If you want to find out what the plot's about, follow the Ivory Instagram account, if you're old enough, of course. It's going to be a series for much older teens and young adults. It will not be anything for kids. So yeah, the Ivory channel will be Feral content, any other content I want to make. If I make AJ videos, it'll be through Ivory. And AJ videos are just gonna be very rare, okay? You will not see frequent AJ videos on the Ivory channel when I start making content under that name. It's just, there's nothing left to make on AJ Classic. If I decide to make a silly Pillow Room Chaos video like I did with social distancing and AJ, maybe I'll do that. Or if I have an opinion video, I'll do that. Only when I feel like it, though. Don't expect AJ content frequently. It's just gonna happen out of the blue whenever I want it to. There you have it, guys. I'm not quitting AJ Classic or Feral. I'm just rebranding, evolving, and letting go of the Ambassador title. I will be leaving all my AJ videos up. Nothing is going away. I'm gonna leave all my stuff up for history purposes because I'm proud of the work I've accomplished all these years. I'm just gonna add new content. It won't just be Animal Jam games anymore. It won't be just Feral. It'll be whatever the heck I want. Till June, we still got a few things left, so just enjoy the next Pause and Flaws, and This Is Ridiculous Reunion Special. Turn the Page is premiering on Thursday, April 15th. Hope to see y'all there. Have a great day.